Good morning, everybody in the 7 Billion Geniuses community. I'm Dr. Joel Glenn Wixon, and I'm here once again in the 7 Billion Geniuses studio to talk more about this music metaphor that we've been into for the past like 10 videos, I guess it is now. And I blogged this morning about something, and if you want to check out my blog, it's at 7 Billion Geniuses at blogspot.com. It's also on Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter, and the 7 Billion Geniuses website, which is at wix.com, but no relation, by the way. But what I was talking about was hearing. I was out sitting this morning, and I heard a deer out in the northeast woods, and it occurred to me how grateful I am that I can hear. Hearing is a really important part of my life. Being a musician, the ability to hear is I don't know, it's my life, really. But it occurred to me later on that that there are people who hear in ways that I don't, who can hear things that I don't hear, and that as a culture we've constructed genius in a very specific way. I talk about that in the book, about how genius can only be a certain set of things in this culture, and yet the ability to hear in ways that are unique and that I can't even imagine is absolutely the kind of genius that I'm talking about in the book, in the context of everyone possessing their own form of genius, and how destructive and limiting it is to truncate how many geniuses there can be and what you have to be able to do and ultimately produce in order to be a genius. You know, this notion of hearing being a way of being a genius. There's nothing produced by that hearing that we can quantify in the culture, and ultimately how we understand genius in this limited form is always about what's produced. So if you can hear something and produce something as a result, then maybe you're a genius. But if all you do is hear, then no. Or if all you do is see, then no. If you see and then paint something, or you see and then write something, or you see and then do some scientific thing or some political thing, then maybe you're a genius. But in our culture, just being able to see isn't enough. But I'm saying that it is, and very important, as a matter of fact. And so in these ways, we all cultivate and possess our own genius, regardless of how our current culture sees it. And one of the things that I really like to do here in this video series and on the blog and in my life is really to stand up for these alternative kinds of genius that aren't recognized because of how genius is currently described. And so paying attention to how we describe things is also really important to me. So that's the thought for this week, and I realized that a couple of videos ago, maybe it was the last one, where I started to play some of my Christmas songs, and I figured that since it is now in the Christmas season, I'm going to share them here. And I'm going to start with one that I wrote, I think it was last year, called One Thing for Christmas. And there's actually, you can buy the CD, my Christmas CD is on Bandcamp, One Thing for Christmas. On Bandcamp, it's available there. You can also catch up with me while I'm busking on Wednesdays and get a copy, and or at the Christmas show that we're going to be doing on the 15th. There's also going to be copies available there. But this is a testament this year to how often I've actually seen people enact this thing that I want for Christmas, which is just for us to care for each other and love each other. But when I wrote it, it was something that I was hoping for, but there's been so many examples of our cultures, in as much as we think about genius in one specific way. One of the things that happens maybe when we're not thinking so much is that we really rise up and take care of each other and reach out and support and love each other, and I just love seeing that. So really this year the song is a testament to that. So it's called One Thing for Christmas. Only want one thing for Christmas, I only want one thing this year. Only want one thing for Christmas, everybody, to take away the worry and all fear. up to me to give them answers, yeah, yeah, about the hatred in our lives. I only want one thing for Christmas, I only want one thing this year. Only want one thing for Christmas, everybody, yeah, yeah, to take away the worry and our fears. I see it in my sisters, I see it in the way that they have to take the time to look over their shoulders. You know, I see it every single day. You know, I see it in my brothers, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's in the way they look at me. It's like they're waiting for this nightmare to be over, and I can't tell you what they see. Only want one thing for Christmas, I only want one thing this year. Only want one thing for Christmas, everybody, yeah, to take away the worry and our fear. I see it in my family, yeah, the whole big human family too. But I know that it is time for us to make a change. I know that there's something we can do. So that is what I want for Christmas. Something that in it, 'cause I've seen it in my sisters, seen it in my brothers too. You know, I see it when they're reaching out a helping hand. They're reaching out to me and you. So that is what I want for Christmas, yeah. Something that anyone can give. It's just compassion and the gift of human kindness. We'll pass it on so it can live. That is what I want for Christmas, yeah, yeah. That is what I truly want this year. That is what I want for Christmas, everybody, yeah, yeah. To take away the worry, no fear, yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I want for Christmas. And I know that we can, I know that I can get it again, because I've seen it over and over and over again. And so I'll talk to you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to watch these videos. Please subscribe. And all my contact information is at the end of the video. If you want to get in touch with me, please do. Please do stay in touch, and I'll talk to you next week.